talk to me? I really wanna know you. Come and talk to me. I really wanna please you. Can I talk to you? Ooh, come and talk to me.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to Lay It on the Line. It's your girl Jamila.
And Nene Devon.
And before we get started, make sure that you hit that like, subscribe, and share button.
Also, make sure you follow us on all platforms. Instagram, Snapchat. No, not Snapchat. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
And YouTube, Lay It on the Line. So we're going to get started today, and we're going to go into, what was it, a TikTok video that you saw?
I think it was a TikTok.
Because y'all know how we be all up on social media. So we're going to get started with one of these TikTok viral videos that we was listening to. Tell us what y'all think.
I actually also like tonight's Conversations podcast. And this was one of the comments.
Why do men get so offended when women that they did not do right by and had no intentions of doing right by decides to call one of their homeboys?
Did you hear that?
Okay, so what I heard is, why do men get mad when a woman that they didn't do right by, didn't have no intentions of doing right by, want to smash one of their homeboys? Yes. Did I hear that correctly?
That's exactly what you heard. And she wants to know when is a good time to let him know that he want to smash the homie.
Why she got to let him know? He wasn't trying to do right by her, so obviously they're not in an exclusive relationship.
I don't know. So let's talk about it.
You know what? Let's talk about it.
So, I think I've talked, I think I was on a TikTok panel one night and we had the same conversation about dating a homie.
Okay.
So, at what point are we needing permission to date the homie?
Okay, so let me say this here. I know that I don't think like the average female think.
Okay.
I think outside the box.
Let's go.
I'm a free spirit, so to say.
Okay.
I do know that a lot of people feel like if you slept with somebody, they should be off limits to your friends. In my books, in my standards, I think that if I wasn't married to them, I actually don't even care if it was my baby daddy. If I'm not with him and I don't care, it was a long time ago. But typically, if it's just an ex, somebody that I dated in high school, somebody I dated several years ago, anybody that I no longer have feelings for, anybody that I don't even care about, anybody I'm not interested in, I really don't care if you date them.
So is there a time frame? So you saying high school?
As long as I ain't got no feel. If it's high school and I'm pushing 50, I'm pushing 40, I'm pushing 30, that was high school. That's not even the same person that you dated back then.
Okay.
So for me, if it's somebody that I dated, I don't care. They fair game. If it didn't work for me, it might work for you. That's just how I think. But I do know some people that feel like if I kissed them, if I liked them, if I had a crush on them, if he was my boyfriend in high school, if he was my boyfriend in elementary, if I went out on a date with him, that makes him off limits. Basically, they Christopher Columbus these dudes and feel like you shouldn't be talking to him. Men too, they feel like they off limits. If the homie was smashing her, that makes her off limits. But I personally feel like if you a dude and you didn't have no intentions on being with her, you was taking advantage of her, you was gaslighting her, you wasn't trying to be in a relationship with her, you shouldn't care if your homeboy see potential in her. He sees something that you didn't see and he want to be with her. Vice versa with the woman. If it didn't work out with you, why you gonna block this other woman from her husband just because it didn't work out with you, so you don't want her to date? I've been in a situation like that before. I don't think that a person needs permission. Okay. But I do think for the principle and out of respect, especially if you're still friends with that person, just let them know, like, hey, I know you used to date such and such back in the day. Do you still got feelings for them? And if I say no, fair game. Okay, bet. I like him. I think he fine. You know, he was in my inbox. He's interested in me. I don't see nothing wrong with it. But I do know a lot of people, they feel like you a dog or that's off limits. You ain't no good. What you think?
So I talked to me and my bestie had this conversation not too long ago, and she said that that's a no-go. I don't think we've
Smashing a homie.
yeah. I don't think we've come across anybody that we had mutual crushes on or anything like that. So I don't think that's an issue. But I don't feel like, if I'm being honest, if you have a friend that I think is cute.
When you say friend, what you mean by friend?
I'm saying if a dude that I used to talk to, no, you. If there's a dude that you used to talk to,
okay,
and I thought he was cute,
okay,
I would ask, hey, again, like the same thing. Do you feel some type of way? This is the thing. A lot of people with these no's, that's not gonna make a difference whether you say how you feel about it or not. Because the only thing that's gonna happen is gonna happen behind your back. It's just not gonna be up front. Now, I know men. Men, it's like no. I just feel like at the end of the day, you fucked it up. That's your fault. You fumbled the ball. Somebody else got it and ran. You know what I'm saying? Touchdown. It's the done deal.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So with that being the case, don't block. You trying to block somebody else's blessing because you fucked up. That's not fair.
I think that if you're my friend, I know what you're looking for. I know the type of guy, the guy that you're interested in. So if I dated a guy, I know what he's about. But just because he's this way with me, he might not be that way with you. But certain mannerisms, certain characteristics, I might be like, man, I used to date this dude, and I think he would be. This is how I am. I'm too friendly, I guess. But I'd be like, I used to date this dude, and I swear he your type. You might be like, not you in general, but just like the person that think like you shouldn't date exes. You might think, I don't want him because you used to mess around with him. I'm like, I know we used to mess around, but he wasn't it for me.
Yeah.
But I think he would be perfect for you.
Right.
That's literally how I feel.
And see, I feel the same way. Like, honestly, if I knew more people, I honestly, when it comes to people that I know, if I thought you would make a good couple with somebody, I would hook you up. I don't regardless of how the relationship with me, was, because maybe I didn't take them seriously. Maybe he didn't take me seriously, or whatever the case may be. Maybe it was just something that we were just doing at the moment out of boredom or convenience or whatever the case may be. But I don't care.
I had this situation a long time ago. I was in a serious relationship with a man. A serious relationship, like we lived together and everything, and we broke up, and he was such a good guy. He was good to my family, he was good to my son. It took my family a long time to break up with him after I broke up with him. But we remained cool because we didn't break up on bad terms. And like I say, sometimes people like, women are crazy. You saying he was such a good guy, then why didn't it work out? A man can be good, he could be a good person, but that don't necessarily mean he's good for me. Like, I know what I'm looking for, and I know the things that I like, and I know what turns me on. You know what I'm saying? So we broke up, and we was just friends. Never messed around after we broke up again. And that's where a lot of people, they think that just because you was with somebody intimately before that you're going to always mess around with them or whatever. That's not the case. So we still ran around in the same circle. And one day we was at a party, and it was another girl, another female that was there. And she was interested in him. Now, mind you, we broke up. I broke up with him. I don't want to be with him no more. But just because we broke up doesn't make him a bad person.
Right.
She found out that I was his ex because we were all at the party together, right? So she came up to me and she asked me, like, hey, I know that y'all used to talk. Would you feel some kind of way if I tried to shoot my shot?
Right.
And I'm like, no, shoot your shot. He a good dude. And I thought she was a cool person. Like I respected the fact that she even came to me because you don't need my permission. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they started dating, and it just seemed like it turned weird. Like I thought we were all cool because you knew that he was my ex, and I'm telling you I'm okay with it. But then she became, from what I could tell, she became uncomfortable with our friendship after that. But it was like
was you and her friendship, or you and her?
Me and him having a friendship. Like I had done moved on and got into another relationship. I don't stay single long or whatever. But it was like, I don't know the best way to put it, but like I could tell that like she felt some kind of way about me and him still being friends, because maybe like, well, y'all not together no more, but we were still friends. But we was friends, and you was okay with us being friends in the beginning, but when y'all start catching feelings for each other, now it's like you have a problem with us being friends, and now you don't want to come around, and now you don't want me and him to be friends. You got a problem with like us communicating with each other. And that's the part, like I feel like people should be honest about how they really feel. They should be honest about their intentions, because don't pretend that you're friends with a person, or don't pretend that you're okay with your man having female friends if you're not secure enough, or if you don't have enough trust for whatever reason.
I just feel like if I tell you I'm good with it, then you need to take that at face value. Because
Exactly.
if I have a problem with it, I'm gonna tell you I have a problem with it.
Everybody don't communicate like that.
Yeah, but if I know that I'm gonna put myself in an awkward situation by knowing you like him, this could potentially be something, and I have to see y'all together on a regular basis. Why would I do that to myself?
Right. And that's the thing. Like, I literally had no problems with them being together. It was her who had a problem with me and him being cool. So, like, I feel all the way back, because it's not even that. But it was crazy because now I lost a friend.
Right.
He lost a friend. But then what I noticed is, when I was getting married, then all of a sudden you're okay with us being friends. Now, I don't do one-sided friendships and relationships. You know, I'm very big on trust.
Right.
So if you didn't trust me and him being friends when I was single, I don't trust how loyal or how pure your relationship, your friendship that you're trying to build with me is. Because why you're okay with me and him being friends now, because I'm finna have a husband, but you wasn't okay with me being friends with him when I was single.
I don't see how that make a difference, because at the end of the day, if I want to fuck with him, I'm gonna fuck with him.
And I think that's the
not.
problem that some people, they don't want to be honest with. Like, maybe they feel like, well, y'all broke up because she broke up with you, but if he might still want to be with you, and that's the problem. That's where the insecurity lies. I think people just need to learn how to be honest with themselves. But I'm gonna tell you right here on this platform right now, if I dated them a long time ago, if I dated them yesterday, if I tell you I don't have no feelings for it, I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm gonna be very honest. I'm gonna be like, I still got feelings. I still think about this man. I still be crying in the shower over him. And if you choose to date him when I'm telling you that, then that's gonna affect our friendship. But
Yeah,
if I be
course.
like, girl, now I'll be like, he do this thing, you know, you might, yes, go on and get with him. He gonna be good for you. If I tell you that, then it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
But some people, they not honest about who they are, how they feel, or what they want. Just like, for example, I used to have a friend all the time. She'd be like, I don't need no man to pay my bills because I can pay my own bills. You lying. You do want a man that can pay your bills, although you can pay your own bills. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So stop saying that you don't want a man that can pay your bills, because that's what you gonna get. A man that can't pay your bills.
Yeah.
Manifest what you want, baby girl. Like, yeah, you independent, you make your own money and you can pay your own bills, but you're gonna attract the bum if you keep saying it and you keep putting it out there. Like, that's not what you really want. Don't settle. If you want a man that can meet you equally, if you can meet a man that can do more for you, say that.
Yeah.
Because when you say something that you don't want, that's, you setting your own self up for failure.
Listen, I want it all. And we done had this conversation before. I want one that's gonna be able to do it all without me asking. And I think that's what a lot of people fail to realize. Like, if I have to ask for you to do the things that you know that I like, we got a problem.
I think that's where a lot of, I ain't gonna just say men, I think that's where a lot of people struggle at. Expectations from relationships. And I know I bring my son up a lot, but he's my only child, right? So I try to set him up so that he can be successful, especially like in relationships.
Right.
You know, like, if you're in a relationship with a woman and she's struggling, and I'm only speaking from my own experience or experiences that I've seen other people go through. If you're a man and you're in a relationship with a woman, especially an independent woman, most independent women don't want to ask for help. They don't want to feel vulnerable. They don't want to feel like they need anybody. Although when you're in a relationship, you should feel dependent. You should be able to feel like, I can depend on this man. But we don't want to ask you. So if you see that I'm struggling, for example, I got some bad tires on my car, but I might have an unexpected high light bill or something like that. You make more money than me. As my man, I shouldn't have to go to you and say, babe, my tires are bald. Can you give me these tires? No, as my man who make more money than me, you should be like, baby girl, them tires is bald. Come on, follow me up to this tire shop, or give me the keys. Let me go take your car to that tire shop. That's what a woman wants from a man. We want y'all to be men. We want y'all to lead. We want y'all to provide.
And that's how the homie gonna slide in.
Hold on, let me drink. Let me.
But okay, you complaining that I need stuff, right? At the end of the day, if you and the homies hang out and you complaining about the shit that I need, and he know that he can get it, and I'm not asking for a lot, then guess what? He gonna look at me different. Am I lying?
I don't know. I ain't a man.
Well, I mean,
Let's ask your viewers.
but that's the same thing. If okay, with us females,
Okay.
if we sit up here having conversations and you watch this man and you watching your homegirl dude get up, he cook dinner, he help around the house, he do all of this shit. She don't never have to put gas in her car. She don't have to ask these questions, and she complaining.
What's she not happy about?
What? But my point. Okay, there was another one. I think I sent y'all the 3-part. It was a 3-part on a whole nother one that kind of coincides. Where the girl says, I have a man that he pays all the bills. He helps me take care of the kids, but he's complacent. And she said he's not doing enough. Now she also said she makes more than,
but he's not good for her.
She also said she makes more money than he do, but she don't pay a damn bill.
She make more money than him.
She makes money than him.
Wait, hold on. I think I missed something right quick. She make more money than him,
but he takes care of everything.
He take care of everything. He take care of the kids. He cook. He clean. He fix her car. Take the car for gas. He must be lacking in the bedroom.
I don't care. We're supposed to figure this shit out but I think
it's got to be something, because how can you have a man that's doing everything? He's being the provider. You make more money. Oh, she don't respect him because he make less money than her.
And that was brought up too.
But why does it matter if he make less money than her if he's making up in all these other areas? Because sometimes when a man make more money, he feel like I'm gonna come home. I'm king of the house. I ain't got to do nothing because I make all the money. I would be okay with making more money than my man if when I came home from work that bath water was ran, I got flowers on the table, he rubbing my back, he might even scratch my scalp, he putting it down, like.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like in a situation like that, if me and you having these type of conversations and I'm watching everything he do and I'm watching it's still not enough for you, baby, that's enough for me. That's and I'm not on no settling type of stuff. I mean, this man is doing everything, and you are not appreciative.
That's a good man, Savannah.
Right.
That's a good man, Savannah.
So when you sit back, and I'm not saying I have conversations with your homies or whatever the case may be, but maybe you need somebody else, a different type of person, because maybe he too
soft. But like you said, like some of these girls, didn't you just say on the last episode, some of these girls want you to choke them and jack them up or whatever?
Yeah, but I mean, again, you might be right.
If he ain't making enough money, but he's doing all these things, he's so soft. But maybe he need to put a little gangster in, and maybe he need to pull her hair and pop on the butt or something. I don't know.
Hey, listen, honestly, I'm for it. I'm for it either way, but that's what I want. And again, which is the reason
Wait, what's what you want? You want somebody to pull your hair and choke you?
That too. I mean, but shit.
I need to put this glass down.
And I ain't drinking. So, but honestly, if I have a man that's taking care of home, he's taking care of all the bills, I don't have to worry about it. First of all, pardon the French, bitch, what you doing with your money? Because I feel like there's something else that we should be doing. You talking about that he's content. You should be also assisting with elevating him, to a particular level, because that means we got money to invest into this.
Yes.
We got money to invest into this. We got money to start a business. We got money to do this, that, and the third, especially if you making more than he is.
Yeah.
Because we should be elevating each other. There's no reason that you saying he content. You're not doing something. You're not motivating him to a safer place. Because if you was motivating him and he felt safe about what he had going on, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You wouldn't be on national, all over the social media talking about he not doing enough.
But you know what, that makes me think about another video that I saw on might have been a story on Facebook or Instagram. Or I might have heard it on the radio station. I don't know. I be listening to stuff and watching stuff. There was a female that was saying that the man needed to make all this money just to date her.
100 million?
No, that was the Young Miami.
Okay.
It was two different ones. But yeah, let's just use Young Miami for an example. She was on some show and she was saying, they asked her, like, what do a man need to make, whatever. Or what qualities he need to have? And she was like, oh, he need to make $100 million. What does first of all, why do you need $100 million?
Well, second of all, when have you been exposed to $100 million? And
she
at
was
what
dating
point?
Diddy.
How long ago?
Recently.
But before then what? You ain't been having all that type of money. You haven't had access to all that type of money all of this time. So while all of a sudden you have access to it at this point, now you feel like this is all I need.
Yeah, like the one girl that I was thinking about, I think she said that she had like a salary. Maybe they needed to make like $10,000 a month or something like that.
I seen one girl was eating dinner. She said that her husband told her she needed to get a job because she was spending $40,000 a month.
On food?
On stuff, period. And her husband said, no, you need to get a job. And she was like, why do I need to get a job? It's only $40,000.
But is she contributing to that $40,000?
Baby, $40,000 right now is somebody's yearly salary.
Yeah, I guess. They not living their best life if that's all they making. But, you know, I mean, some people can make it work because you can make $40,000 depending on what state you live in, and you can still live comfortably. But a lot of people try to live above their means because they're trying to fit this standard, you know. And I think that's where a lot of men get caught up. Like, these women, they have these false expectations and these unrealistic standards. They can't even make $100 million a year, but you want to say that a man needs to do it. But I blame y'all men. Y'all sitting up here, especially y'all athletes and rappers, y'all make all this money and then y'all floss it. Like, the first thing a rapper want to do is go get like a blinged out chain, go get like some blinged out watches and stuff like that. And then you're attracting these gold diggers and these money hungry women that all they want to do is take. When, why y'all not protecting your own self? Why you not investing your money and looking for somebody that got a drive just like you have? You got these women thinking that if they have a booty that look a certain way, breasts that sit up a certain way, they got a certain skin color, a hair texture, that all they got to do is be cute, and they gonna sit back and take all y'all money. And then you get mad when you get married to them and they leave y'all tail. You know, it ain't just the Kanyes of the world that say that when the dude get rich, he gonna leave you for a white girl. You got these women that ain't doing nothing, and they gonna sit up, they gonna get a baby, they gonna take 20% of your paycheck, they gonna stay married to you long enough just so that they can go get some alimony, because they ain't gonna work the whole time they with you. If you care so much about your income and your future, why are you only seeking a woman by her looks? That's no different than a woman seeking a man just because of his bank account. So I blame y'all. It's y'all fault. Be mad at yourself.
I mean, I get it. I just feel like at the end of the day, listen, it may not work. This may not be for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person may not be for you. Maybe you introduce me to my husband.
So let me ask you a question. When do you feel like dating a homie? Because you obviously feel like it's okay to date the homie. When do you feel like a person shouldn't date their friend's ex? What are the expectations or the stipulations to that? Because before we started the show, somebody was in the background saying it's too many people in the world to be dating your friend ex. So when should you not date your friend ex? Because that's like so wrong.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know when it's not okay.
What's the time frame? Do you think it's okay to date your friend ex if they was married?
Listen, okay, let me say this. I think this is a black people thing.
What's the black people thing?
They're not dating the ex thing, right?
You think so?
I think this. Honestly, I feel like.
Do we have any white viewers, Asian viewers, Caucasian viewers, Hispanic viewers, Dominican viewers? Is it just a black thing to say that it's wrong to date your friend's ex? We want to hear.
Truly, I really feel like it's a cultural thing, because honestly, I think Mojo Brooks, you know who Mojo Brooks is? The comedian. He be talking about unhand me now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mojo,
so Mojo Brooks. So Mojo was
he be calling people phones on his shows.
Yeah. So in his audience, and I'm just throwing this because this is the first thing that came to my head. And in his audience, he called out a group of people, which was a group of white people that was 2 men, 2 ladies, or whatever the case may be. And he was like, "Oh, how do y'all know each other?" The lady turned around and she said, "This is my ex-husband, and this is his girlfriend, and then this is my husband, which was my ex-husband's best friend."
Okay.
We all seen here at a comedy show together.
Okay.
So we cool, and they do that.
Okay.
We've had people that will pass away now married to my husband's best friend.
Now that part I can understand, and it could be a cultural thing. I just never asked other cultures, but that part I can understand. Like, let's say I'm married to a guy and you are best friends with me.
Mm-hmm.
So you love me, he loved me. I pass away. I don't think that I'm gonna come back and hunt y'all if y'all get back together. I mean, if y'all get together after I die, because y'all can, what do you call it? Some kind of bonding or
Okay.
whatever. You know, like y'all both miss me, so maybe y'all both start talking. You know him because I done sit up and talk to you about him all the time, you know,
Okay.
and he know you because I sit up and talk to him about you. So I would want my husband to date you because you're a good person, and I don't know, like I would want you around my kids, you know. I would rather him date somebody that I trust with my kids and him dating a stranger. But
Okay.
I told you, I don't think like the average female thinks. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm dead and gone. Why do I care who he getting it with?
Right, I understand that, but I understand exactly what you're saying, and I don't disagree.
Mhm.
I just feel like with our culture, it's a lot of no's. You know, it's a
Mm.
lot of no's. You think about it. When it comes to us being able to live in the same house, we butt heads. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's other cultures that it's about 15 families in one house. They stacking on top of each other, and they can do it. We can't. We can't live in a house with our own goddamn kids once they hit a certain age.
Why
We
is
can't
that
live
you
in a house
think?
with our parents. You know, at a certain age. There's all of these things, and just like you mentioned now, at a certain age, your child needs to be out of the house. Our culture does this. It's other
Yeah.
cultures that don't do that. That you can stay in the house as long as you want to. You can be 40, 50, you can still stay in the same house. Our culture feel like you got to get out of the house. Our culture feels like this person is off limits. We shouldn't be dating this person. We shouldn't do these things. And it's our culture.
Well, let me tell you about why the kids need to get out the house once they reach a certain age. Because most of the time when the kids reach a certain age, they start smelling themselves and they feel like they're grown. And when you grown and you feel like you don't have to respect your parents' rules, you feel like you don't want to do what your mama or your dad tell you to do, at that point, you need to go on and get your own place. Because once you get a certain age, as your parent, I shouldn't have to come home and tell you to do your laundry or to clean your room or to take out the trash or to, do anything. As a man or as a grown woman, if you're going to stay at home with your parents, you should equally contribute to that household if you want to be treated as an adult. So when you get to a certain age and you feel like you ain't got to do what your mama say do because you're grown and you don't want to follow their rules in their house, especially if they ain't charging, rent,
Yeah.
go and get it out and get in your own place and you can do what you want to
You
do.
so country.
And you ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
I
but
moved out because I didn't want to follow my mama rules. I didn't want to be in the house by a certain time. I didn't want to have to be off the phone. I didn't want to have to, where my mama was OCD.
mhm.
She'll see a piece of paper on the floor and I don't see the paper on the floor. She'll just sit
That's
down.
me.
I'm going to see how long this paper
That's
don't
me.
sit on the
Oh my
floor before
God.
somebody pick it up.
That little
And
speck.
because I don't pick it up, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't pick it up because I didn't see it because I'm trying to hurry up and get in so I can hurry up and get to the club free before 10. You mad at me because I let the paper stay on the floor. You know what? I ain't got time for this. This woman crazy. Let me go on and move out. Rent was only $3.55 back then.
Yeah. I mean, I
Nowadays
get
it ain't
it.
the same, but
I get it completely,
our
but that's
culture
what I'm
is
saying. Our
different.
culture is different,
Mhm.
and I think that's where it's so many stipulations to how we live and how we grow because it's just too many stipulations. Listen, I like who I like. I do. I like who I like, and just so happen God has put me in a place where I ain't had to like none of my friends' exes or my friend ex or nothing along those lines, and I don't have to worry about it.
Me and my
But
friends, we don't even have the same
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, and especially me at I'm not. I'm gonna stop saying that at my old age. Me at my age, I feel like what I'm looking for. I think me and my best friend have almost like an 8-year age gap as well.
Okay.
So that may be another thing. Like we have a nice size age gap. So my choice of men are older than hers, and that could possibly not be true because she would do old men too.
Oh man. See, I'm gonna tell you like this. My family, the women in my family, they're most of them are married or have been married, but they all end up with old men. Like my mom, I think it's like a 20, 30 year gap between her and her husband. I don't know. She's 73, he 96. My grandmother was born in 1918 and my grandfather was born in 1901. I just, me myself, I'm breaking that cycle. I don't want no old man. My man younger than me, not by
I
much,
keep
but
attracting younger men, and I don't
that's
want
good,
it.
girl. Get you a young man because as you get older, that man is gonna get older, and you're gonna be complaining that he ain't doing this or he ain't doing that, but he old. What do you expect? You're gonna stay younger, but he gonna get older. It's gonna take a minute. You're never gonna catch up with him. I don't know if this relationship don't work, and I'm going even younger. I'm just saying this man ain't going nowhere. We gonna stay where we at, but I don't know. Like I just feel like people should just really be honest about what they want. Me, I got two best friends. One of them married, and the other one is a lesbian. We ain't got nothing to worry about. They ain't got nothing to worry about at all. Yeah, we don't. We good.
Yeah,
we good.
I don't know. Honestly, me right now, I'm still chilling, so I don't really worry about much. It's just, I like what I like, and you have to really catch my attention on stuff. I mean, you can fuck around and find out, and you can be a fuck boy or my boy toy until wait on. Let me stop. But
so what are your closing remarks, or what advice do you have for somebody who is maybe interested in dating? Okay, from the video that we just watched earlier when we first started the show, what advice would you give that woman when she asked the question, why do men be in their feelings when they had no intentions on being good to that woman when she decides she want to mess around with his homeboy?
I'm going to say this. If you know that he has no good intentions and he ain't treated you right, you wrong for sitting there in the first place. Go fuck his homie. I mean, and I don't want to make it I just feel like in her particular instance, she sounded like she only just want to fuck the homie. She didn't say want to be in a relationship. She said wanted a good time. I mean, tell him, man, look, this ain't working. Just go and do what you do.
Okay. All right. So my advice, because I'm going to come from a different perspective. I think that in that situation, you're right. She should have noticed the red flags. A lot of times we be head over heels. We miss the red flags and everything like that. But what I would suggest is, if you with this person and you see that they not doing you right, just tell the person that you was in a relationship with that took you for granted, hey, I ain't feeling you no more. I'm not on you no more. But I'm feeling your homie. Not that you need his permission, but just out of the principle, tell him, I'm feeling your homie. He don't need to know what you want, what your intentions are with that person, but just give him a heads up. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. He can get over it. He can deal with it. He could be like, okay, whatever. But the man that you're choosing to move forward with, if he okay with dating you and y'all end up, even if it's just something that's physical, do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Don't do nothing that you're doing it just because you're trying to get your lid back. Don't do nothing that you're going to regret. Just do
don't let other people hold you back.
Don't let nobody hold you back at all. But do what you want to do. But just out of respect and the principle of it, just let them know, like, hey, I'm feeling your friend. I'm going to shoot my shot and see where it goes. That way, when he come around the friend and see you, there's not no uncomfortableness. And that's all I got to say about it.
Hey.
You good?
That's good.
All right. Thank y'all for watching Lay Down the Line. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch y'all next time. It's been...
We're both here. We both heard. We're both real. With no words. Some things clear. Some things blurred. So here's our time. What's on the line? I need your heart in my hand and you need my mind in yours. But we're all different now. Is this what we settled for? And I hold us down until you